What up, guys? This is Kelvin, and welcome back to my channel where we discuss financial wellness, mindset therapy, and real estate. I'm willing to bet that if you're watching this video, there's probably something that you should be doing right now other than watching YouTube. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll have the right mindset to take on any task and to become more productive in your everyday life. So listen up, guys. I'm just going to be transparent. Procrastination has plagued my life like nobody's business. I'm talking about back in my college days, I was the type of person that would wait until midnight on Sunday to try to get a whole week's worth of work done. Fast forward several years later, do you think anything changed? No. And guess what? I became a business owner. And when I became an entrepreneur, my bad habits of being a procrastinator began to bleed into my ability to scale my business. And it wasn't up until that moment that I realized, like, damn, how much longer am I going to continue to let this, take control of my life and stop me from these blessings that are being blocked by my inability to be productive? I decided that I no longer wanted to let procrastination stop me from being great. So I'm going to share with you guys today some of those things that allowed me to permanently change my mindset and become a more productive, more effective, unstoppable version of me. So here are 5 ways that you can become more productive and stop procrastinating. If you do a quick Google search right now to try to find out different ways to become more productive and stop procrastinating, or should I say how to stop procrastinating, you'll see a lot of different articles talking about seeing the bigger picture. Although seeing the bigger picture is going to be something that is very pivotal in your school life, personal life, business life, and work life, right? Seeing the big picture is important, but I instead challenge you to just adjust your vision. I want you to, for a second, imagine that you are an eagle flying over the forest, soaring as you look down, looking for your prey. Now, this is called surveying, and this is what a lot of us do by nature whenever we have a lot of things to do. We kind of just look at everything from a bird's eye view. But in reality, you should be in the trenches, not surveying. Instead of watching, you should be doing. So here's one simple adjustment that I made mentally that allowed me to tackle any to-do list that I set at the beginning of my day. If you're someone who chops down trees for a living and you were given the task to chop down an entire forest, and instead of looking at this entire forest, just look at one tree at a time. Focus on that one tree that's in front of you, tunnel vision, and knock down each and every single individual task of your day. If you're anything like me, you probably start your day or end your day with a to-do list of things that you need to tackle in the next day or the day that you're starting. Trust me, if you focus on one item at a time, you will be far more productive than looking at this laundry list of things that you feel like you have no time to complete. And you start to feel that anxiety build up. Remember, stop focusing on forest and focus on trees. And by the end of this video, if you take heed to everything that I say, you'll be knocking down each of these individual tasks just like this tree. It stood no chance. The second way that you can stop procrastinating is set the tone for the day. And one of the best ways that you can do this is start your day without your phone. I know it can be extremely hard. This is the year 2021. Let's just keep it real. We all have that zombie mode, right? Where you're just walking around the house with your phone in your hand, you're at work, you're wherever, and you see that notification pop up and you can't help but to click open. So here's one thing you can do. When your alarm goes off at the start of the day, Don't grab over and reach that phone and let that be the way that you start your day. All right. Because when you do this, you are training your brain to depend on your phone. All right. So I challenge each and every single one of you to try to complete 1 or 2 simple tasks before you even grab that phone. Okay. So for example, get up, take a shower, right? Brush your teeth, make a cup of coffee. Okay. Do something before you grab that phone, because that will be the best way for you to set the tone for your day and let that phone know that your priorities come first, and those items that you need to get and slash off of your to-do list come before your phone and any distractions that are tied with it. Which leads me to the third way that you can become more productive, and that's just simply put down the phone. I'm sorry if I got a little loud there, but this one is a little personal to me. Just keeping it real. You need to eliminate all distractions, okay? Social media, Netflix, video games, they are all privileges, okay? So you should start looking at those as rewards that you earn by completing these items on your to-do list. So I'm gonna ask you guys something, and you can put the answer to this down below in the comments, but what would you do if you knew you were being watched? Would you still be procrastinating? Would you still be scrolling on your phone? Would you still be playing a video game if you knew you had a whole crew documenting your every move? I can almost guarantee it that most of us, I would say probably 95% of us watching, trying to learn ways to stop procrastinating, would not procrastinate if you were being watched. So put the phone down and get to work. One of the things that I do that I feel like really helps me hold myself accountable is I set social media limitations and video game limitations. So on my phone, if you do have an iPhone, and I'm pretty sure Android has something very similar, but you can go into the control center and you can set limitations. For example, I can choose the social media category, and then I can select 2 hours maximum per day. When that pop-up window shows up on your screen, it says you are out of time, you have reached your limit. Don't ignore and click give me more time, okay? Hold yourself accountable and set limitations for your social media, for your video games, for your entertainment apps, okay? And hold yourself accountable. You will thank yourself in the long term. So the fourth way that you can be more productive and stop procrastinating is develop a champion mindset. This is something that I kind of developed recently. I just got obsessed with fighters. I'm a big UFC fan. I've always loved specifically heavyweight championship boxing. One of my all-time favorite people that have ever graced this earth is the greatest Muhammad Ali. And one of my all-time favorite quotes from Ali is, "Don't count the days, make the days count." And so what I feel he meant by that is we all have those moments where we are just letting hours and days, sometimes months and years go wasted, and we're not really doing the things that matter most because our priorities are out of whack. So make the days count, okay? Don't count the days. Don't waste time. Make sure that you are being the most productive version of yourself that you can be, because this is how winners win. All of this that we're talking about, of course, requires discipline, okay? And that's why I say develop a championship or champion mindset, all right? It's 100% about discipline. So Mike Tyson actually has a quote that I also love, and that's,
He told me discipline is doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it.
Doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it. That is a great quote. And if you can do that, you could be successful in anything.
Yo, you normally are.
Yeah.
Discipline is doing things that you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. So I want you to take on every single day with those two quotes in your mind. Remember, don't count the days, make the days count. And discipline is something that you do, or discipline is when you do something that you hate doing, but doing it like you love it. And this is all very relevant to the topic because I don't know about y'all, but when I make a to-do list or I have a certain, task that I know I need to get done, and if I don't do it, I feel defeated. So be victorious and defeat this list, all right? So when you have those moments and you feel fatigued and you feel like you don't have any motivation to, getting these tasks completed and becoming more productive, you want to see it through and you do not want to be defeated. Every single day, I'm trying to win. And, that's just part of my champion mindset. And then last but not least, the fifth, I kind of touched on this already, but, just to kind of really drive it home is, you got to reward yourself. All right. Sometimes it can be difficult to find motivation and find that consistency when you're doing this on a day in and day out basis, depending on the things that you have that you're trying to get done. So I want you guys to think about something that you love to do, but stops you from being productive. So for me, I'm a gamer. I like playing video games in my spare time. But I know if I were to sit here and play the game for a couple of hours, there is something, if not several things that I could have done more productive with my time. And I have that guilt. As soon as I turn that game off and I realize that my day is done and I'm like, shit, I didn't do XYZ, but I did play the game for a couple of hours. The same thing with, people who watch a lot of Netflix or TV shows or just, watch YouTube, right? You want to make that a reward. Reward yourself with guilt-free entertainment. So keeping these 5 tips and 5 ways that you guys can be more productive and stop procrastinating, I completely believe that you will be able to dust the weeds off, become more productive, get a lot more done, scale your business, graduate magna cum laude, do whatever it is that you are trying to do. And I wish you all nothing but the best and much success. And if you found anything in this video even remotely helpful, then please show your boy some love. Give me a like, hit that subscribe button for more content. And as always, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or night, whatever time of the day it is. And thanks for watching.